Well, other than Kyle's technical background, which was fantastic, he's very likable, and the minute you meet him, he's very easy to talk to. He's very personable, and so as soon as we interviewed him, I think we knew right away that he would be a great fit.
One of the things that Kyle is also really good at is the whole work-life balance. And so I think when you have good work-life balance, you're able to focus on what you need to focus on during the time that you have allotted for that. Kyle does a really good job of making sure that he spends time with his family and sets time aside to do that.
I also like to stay active through coaching my daughters in their sports. I had the experience of my father coaching me for a number of years. That had a lasting impact on my bond with him, as well as I could see my friends that had a lot of positive experiences through that coaching, right? Like life lessons that you learn. On a ball diamond, things like, working together as a team for a common mission, the ability to respond to failure, and the ability to develop work ethic. If you want to be good at something, you got to put in the work, and you got to practice and put in the time. That competitive spirit has kind of changed and evolved as I've gotten older, and so it's more about being kind of a better version of myself day by day.
When you enjoy coming to work every day, everybody does a better job. So we frequently plan social events that we just do as a department outside of firm-wide events. And so I can think of, like, last summer we did a float trip on a Friday, and the weather was great, and then suddenly it started pouring down rain, and it was the coldest rain you could imagine. And so we're all quickly realized that the river was warmer than not being in the river, and we all just abandoned our kayaks on the shore and went and sat in the river while it rained for 35 minutes.
It was weighing what's important to us too. I mean, at that phase in our life, having new kids at home, that community was a big thing, right, for us. And those priorities probably were quite a bit different when I was 23 and I just graduated college, and I was looking forward to the next concert in the big city, or the next sporting event in the big city. And so I think we always kind of had an open mind about always had an open mind and always reflected on kind of what was important to us, and what was important to us at that stage of the life, and what was coming next for us. So I think that continual reflection I guess was important to us relative to our life stages.
One of the things that Kyle is really good at is just not getting caught in the weeds. He does a great job when he's coaching team members of saying, so let's take a step back. What are we really trying to accomplish here, and how can we get there?